Good morning, children. How are you all? We have completed our syllabus, correct? So we have completed all the chapters of science. Yes. So what are we going to do it from today onwards? Every day, on a daily basis, we'll take up one chapter. We'll do a revision. So when you're watching this video of mine, please keep your textbooks open with you so that you will be able to relate what am I going to speak. So daily one chapter with the textbooks. All right, so let's get started. Yes, which is our first chapter? My body. Correct? Children, you are very well aware that our body is a wonderful gift given by the nature to us. Right? Our body has many different parts, and every part of our body is having a different function to do. Right? Can you eat with the nose? No, nose has its own function. It helps us to smell. Can you see from your mouth? No, it is to eat food, it is to taste the food, it is to speak up, everything. So likewise, our body and different parts of our body help us to do different work in many different ways. So quickly, you can see over here, so from the top, head, nose, palm, neck, hand, fingers, thighs, legs, toes, right? Now, children, everybody loves to eat food, right? So, whenever you eat food, don't you give suggestions to your parents, your mother, saying that, Mama, it has a less salt, Mama, it is more spicy, or Mama, it is tangy, correct? Or whenever you eat some outside food, like tips and all, you enjoy different taste foods, right? Sometimes you eat a grape and you feel very tangy. It's not so. Will you not say, Mama, it is very tangy, I don't want to eat? Or if you eat a mango or a pineapple or an apple, if it is sweet, you always praise, right? It is very sweet. How are you doing? How is that happening? Because of the mouth, the taste, right? And whenever you touch any warm things or some cold things or some rough surfaces come somewhere very smooth. See, whenever you wear some clothes which is very smooth, don't you feel like, Mama, this cloth is very smooth? It's because of the skin, the touch. And whenever you see whenever you hear a loud sound, especially in Diwalis, whenever there's a cracker burst or in the wedding or any functions, when you see loud speaker sounds, don't you close your ears? Because the sound is with the help of ears, right? You're able to see the world. You're able to see the world because of our eyes, right? And you're able to smell the nice smell everywhere. Nice smell, and also the bad odors also because of the nose. So children, what all we saw now? We saw about eyes, ears, nose, skin, and the tongue. So what are these? These are called the sense organ because it helps us to sense. See, whenever we are touching anything, though we are touching with the hand, but we are touching with the help of the skin. If you touch a bone to any of the object, it will not feel anything because it does not have sense in it. Correct? And if you keep what do you say, rose near your ears, can your ears smell it, the nice fragrance of it? No, nose helps us. So the sense of the smell is with our nose. The taste we have with our tongue. So let us learn these five sense organs. So we have five sense organs in our body. Let us just summarize it. We have eyes, ears, nose, skin, and the tongue. So let us learn this one by one. Tongue. What does our tongue help us? Tongue helps us to taste, right? We taste sweets, we taste sour things, we taste salty things, we even taste bitter things, right? Who likes bitter things? We don't like it. correct? How are we doing? How are we getting this different taste? Because of our tongue. So our tongue has all the taste buds. Can you just take out your tongue out, not like pull it out, obviously, right, children? So just keep your tongue out and stand in front of the mirror. You'll be able to see the tongue is having small buds, but these buds help us to taste the different food items, right? And it is very sensitive. Plus, the strongest muscle in our body, the strongest muscle in our body is tongue. Okay, it has 3,000 taste buds, and an average length of the tongue is 10 centimeters. And children, our tongue is having different sides. See, now tell me one thing, whenever you take a medicine, where do you put? Do you put on the tip of your tongue? No, right? You put it inside, deep inside. Why? Because the taste buds present at the back of your tongue are, are better to taste the bitter. So when you keep a medicine on the tongue at the back end of the tongue, you will not feel much bitter taste. So it is easy for us to swallow those bitter medicines, correct? And whenever you want to taste a sweet and sweets, you always taste with the tip of your tongue because the sweet taste buds are present at the front portion of your tongue. So whenever you keep anything sweet here, so you will feel much more sweeter. Any salty things, whichever we eat it, the sides of our tongue help us to feel those tasty stuffs. Isn't it a magical organ that it tastes it? One single tongue has four different parts of it which help us to taste different things. Correct? Now let us get towards our ears. How many of you like the unpleasant loud sound? No, right? But we are able to hear everything, people talking, animals barking, animal making sound, bird sounds, vehicle sounds, company sounds, sometimes wind also blows. All these things we are able to hear because of the two ears which we have. Yes, so our ears help us to make a difference between pleasant and when you hear some animals, like take an example of the birds which are chirping outside. Don't you love that? You want to hear those things. A nice silent music, you love it. But when you hear someone barking, when somebody shouting, cracker burst, tire burst of a vehicle, you just close your ears because those loud sounds are not good for our ears and we don't like it also, right? It's very unpleasant, so we just try to avoid. When we hear loud sounds outside our house, what do we try to do? We close our windows and doors because we don't like such things. So these things, plus children, one more thing, our ears help us to understand the direction from where the sound is coming. See, somebody is calling you, you have two ears, right? At the right side and a left side. So from where the sound is coming also, we will be able to make it out. So imagine somebody is calling from right side. Do we turn? By default, our brain is so sharp. With the help of ears, it make out from which ear, which side of ear the sound has come. So we just turn over that side. Correct? See how these sense organs are intelligent, right? These also help us to differentiate between loud sounds and gentle sounds. And as I said, these loud, unpleasant sounds are really harmful for us because our ears have very thin skin inside, which is called as eardrums. So these loud sounds might cause damage to it. That's why by default, see, though we don't apply brains, but our brain immediately tries to close it because it is not good for our ears. Skin, see, our whole body is covered with skin. Imagine yourself without a skin. What will happen? Our eyes will come off, our internal body part will come out. Who is covering our stomach? The skin is covering. Imagine you don't have a skin, you will have to carry your stomach in your hands, correct? Your stomach will fall off here, your lungs will fall here, your heart and all. So our internal body parts will come out. Correct? So children, jokes apart, skin is the largest sense organ is skin, right? Our eyes are so small, our nose is small, our ears are small, our tongue is small, but then skin, imagine skin covers our whole body, correct? Skin covers our whole body. So that is the largest organ of our body, firstly. And what all the work skin does for it? Skin is sensitive towards the touch. Feel, it feels the pain. See, imagine you pinch yourself. Don't you feel pain? Yes. Plus hot surface. Do you see, can you just, with the eyes, if you see an object, can you make it out whether it is hot, cold or whatsoever? No, right? Until and unless you touch that. Whether it is hot, whether it's cold, plus whether the surface is smooth or rough. By looking at that, can you make it out? No, right? By the touch, by the touch of your skin. Skin is sensitive towards the touch. That's the reason we are able to feel the rough, hot, cold, smooth, all these kind of things. And plus, as I said, your skin helps us to protect our body parts present inside it. Nose, yes, nose is by default. Nose is someone who keeps on doing its work on a regular basis. Even if you are sleeping, if your eyes are closed, but at least your nose is working towards the smell. So our nose helps us to smell different types of smells, right? Good, bad, like bad odor, good fragrances. Whenever we come near, we get into the garden, the smell of the flowers makes us feel so pleasant. Whenever you go out there outside on the roadside and if you see some garbage area and the bad smell of the garbage, immediately before you reach to the place also, the smell which travels from one place to another, you are able to smell. See, when you are heading towards a park where lots of flowers are there, the smell attracts you, though even if you haven't reached over that particular garden. How is that possible? Because of our nose. With the nose only we can make it up. See, whenever you go outside, play somewhere nearby someone's house, and some auntie or uncles are preparing some nice food, don't you smell? And with the smell only you can make it out, oh, that is being cooked in their house, correct? Yes or no? And if there's some bad odor, we can make it out. There's something foul smell. What is happening? What is that bad smell? From where it is come? Because our nose works there. So nose is working on the smell. It is sensitive towards the smell. Eyes. Children, one of the beautiful creation or gift of our nature is our eyes. Because of our eyes, we are able to see the world around us. Correct? So even our eyes, it helps us to differentiate between different colors. We are able to see different colors because of our eyes only, right? So you should always take care of your eyes at most. That's why it has always been advised for the children. Do not see much mobiles. Do not see the TV for a longer time because it might damage your eyes, right? It is our eyes only who helps us to see. If you're angry, your eyes are like fearful, wide. If you're crying, do you, how are you expressing? Looking at your mouth, ears, can one understand that you're crying? No, your eyes, correct? Looking at your eyes only, we can make it out whether you're happy, a sparkling eyes. If you're sad, a tearful eyes. If you're angry, or red eye. Yes or no? So this, our eyes also express our feelings, our emotions, correct? See, when you're crying, you make sound like crying sound, but then by default, your eyes start tearing off. Tears start coming out of your eyes, right? Because you are in a sorrow feeling. If you're happy, your eyes are sparkling, as I said, right? And eyes also, as I said, eyes helps us to see different kind of colors, various colors. Plus, as I said, for the ears, that ears help us to, from which direction the sound is coming. Eyes help us to understand the distance of the object, how far it is, how close it is. See, close your eyes. Can you just tell me what things are nearby you? No, right? With the help of your eyes, when you open your eyes, just see around. the objects far near also. Who helps us to get an idea about it? It is our eyes. And one information, the just born babies, like the babies which are just born, they do not have color knowledge. Their eyes cannot differentiate between colors. It is all black and white for them. They are color blind at the time. When they keep growing, eventually they understand the different colors. See, whenever you see a baby, they keep their eyes open. They just randomly see here and there because they are not able to have the proper color. They are not able to have long distance vision also, children. But children, I'm telling you, please take care of your eyes, because it's the most gifted thing for us in our body. Now, importantly, see, we have learned like how our skin is important, how our nose, eyes, everything is important. How should we take care of these things? Firstly, keep your sense organs very clean. See, when I say clean, does not mean that you start rubbing your ears and eyes with a soap. Every sense organ has a different way to be taken care of it. See, whenever you want to clean your tongue, take a tongue cleaner. Don't take a soap and apply on your tongue. Obviously, right? So take a tongue cleaner and keep your tongue clean regularly. First thing, if you do not keep your tongue clean, you will have unhygienic mouth. So whenever you eat something, though you are eating the fresh food, but because of the germs present on the tongue, the food gets germful and the same germs get into your stomach. Is it going to help you have a healthy life? No. So tongue is the one of the most important part of your body which needs to get clean. Secondly, if you keep your tongue clean, you will not have a bad mouth odor. To keep your skin and your body clean, you should take care. You should take bath daily, nicely scrub it so that you do not have germs at any corner of your body also. Avoid eating too hot or too cold things. Yes, firstly, it will impact for your mouth also. It's not good for health also, right? Because, and secondly, if you eat too hot, you'll burn your tongues. If you eat too cold, your tongue is numb, plus you'll get cold, cough, and all those things. So you should always avoid eating too hot or too cold things. Never touch or poke anything on your eyes. You should always take care of your eyes. Do not see much mobiles, do not see much of TVs. Keep your eyes safe from any pokey things. If it get damaged, the damages are permanent for the eyes. And do not put anything near the nose, inside the nose or something. By mistake, sometimes by playing, we do it. So be utmost careful. Never pierce anything in your ears. Whenever you want to get the ears cleaned, please take help of your parents or visit a doctor. They clean it up with very um, carefully, because anything pointed or something goes inside, and if you damage your ears, you will not be able to hear anything in future. So it's very sensitive parts. And for the nose also, keep your nose clean every day. When you take bath, blow off your nose gently. Never blow your nose harsh, because blowing your nose very harshly will damage your ears. See how it is interconnected? So blow gently, clean your nose properly, because it should be clean. That is how you will get a fresh breath. The nose, especially when you have cold or cough, your nose is blocked with those blockages. Avoid reading in dim light. Yes, because reading in dim light will have more pressure on your eyes to see the written things on your book. So avoid reading. Always prefer a bright light. Yes, avoid watching TV or working on computers or playing video games for long duration. And do meditate and exercise regularly to keep your sense organ plus whole of your body healthy and fit and fine. Now let us just see the keywords. Fragrance means nice, pleasant smell. See? The smell, perfume smells, the different flower smells, they are nice smells, right? So we use the word called fragrance for that. Meditation, it is about staying calm and quiet at a place. Sit and just be calm by closing your eyes and quiet for a time. That is called as a meditation. Sensitive, feels easily. Sense organ, the body organs which help us to sense various things around us. So this is about your first chapter. So we will be seeing this one, the next chapter, in tomorrow's video. If you have any doubt, do let me know. I'll clarify you. Until then, bye-bye.